Hello everyone, my name is Samuel Lumen and today I'll be presenting my capstone project. Every day, US regulators publish hundreds of updates. One of them could cost your company millions if compliance misses it. Right now, most institutions catch it manually, but I built an agentic system that catches it in minutes. This system is called RegWatch. Compliance teams face fragmented sources, inconsistent human triage, no audit trail for why something was routed in a certain way, and keyword search that misses legal nuance. As you can see, the Federal Register website has hundreds of new documents that are posted every day, new regulations, which compliance teams need to sort. This is why we're using agents. It decomposes into real distinct jobs, which are ingestion, classification, retrieval, assessing impact, deciding what process to follow, notification, and auditing. All this cannot be solved in one prompt, so that's why I've split it across several different agents and passed structured data between the agents, so you get something a compliance officer can actually verify. The architecture diagram of RegWatch features 7 different agents. The first agent takes in the data. It's an ingestion agent and it normalizes and deduplicates them. The second 2 agents run in parallel. We have the classification agent, which assigns a topic and a scope to that particular regulation, and the retrieval agent is going to retrieve the relevant chunks of the internal policies that are saved. The impact analysis agent is going to assign a severity score and assign an impact score to the particular new regulation. And the decision agent is fully deterministic, which means there's no LLM or API calls happening here. It's only conditional statements with threshold values. So humans can modify those threshold values in order to achieve the right output. Then the last 2 agents are the dispatcher agent and the audit agent. The dispatcher agent is going to be the one sending notifications, in this case via Slack, and the audit agent is going to be saving the entire logs and also tuning the threshold based on human feedback. So this is the actual RegWatch website. We have the policy library where you can upload policies by uploading a file, adding websites, or adding PDF URLs. So right here, these are all the policies that are currently added, and you can, let's say if you wanted to add this Google Ads policy, you just type in ads policy, and it's going to index the page, scrape the page, and generate embeddings and save it. So let's look at the monitored sources. These sources have been set up currently. You can set up sources from the Federal Register, RSS feeds, the SEC sources, or even webhooks. So currently I've set up 3 different sources where we will pull data from. And in the dashboard, we have the run pipeline button, which runs the entire pipeline when you click it. And it produces outputs like this. So let's look at this one right here. This is a new regulation that was published, and you can see the raw abstract, which is a summary about it, which is what the compliance team is going to see. And it's also pushing each new update to Slack as we run the pipeline. And here you can see the classification agent output, the reasoning behind it, the impact analysis, decision agent, dispatcher agent, and we can also submit our human feedback in order to allow for the audit agent to verify it. And yes, it's this is the Slack channel, and you can see the new the link of the new regulations that are being pushed as we speak. So when it comes to the build, I've used anti-gravity for the entire build process. The retrieval agent is also an MCP server which works over STD.io. So it allows for querying the regulations and seeding the knowledge base. So any MCP host, including anti-gravity CLI or Cloud Desktop, can query the RegWatch knowledge base with zero custom integration. Security is also important in this process. The containers which we use on Docker are non-root, and they're signed with crypto. There's also signed webhook tokens and atomic audit rights. So there's no loss of data if the entire container crashes. In terms of deployability, the entire stack, which is the API, dashboard, MCP server, is easy to set up with one Docker compose up command. We also have an agents.md file to allow for agents to easily understand and perform further development on the project, and a RegWatch specific skill that you can add to your agent in order for it to better work with this project. Finally, in conclusion, RegWatch turns a slow, error-prone manual bottleneck into an automated, explainable, self-correcting pipeline, and it provides faster triage without cutting corners on safety. The code documentation and setup instructions will be linked below. Thank you so much for watching.